Welcome to Retro Games Cookie Cast.
Jesus Christ.
Brought to you by Chewy Chips Ahoy, now with peanut butter.
Peanut butter in here.
I think the first thing we have to do is make our new scheduling announcement.
Peanut butter.
Not peanut butter.
Oh, okay. Scheduling.
We have learned
I
that
quit.
with all of our Mike's quitting. With all of our busy lives, that weekly podcast is almost impossible at this rate.
Way to sound like a quitter.
I'm not. We're going to be doing it bi-weekly now.
Turns out we're too much of a baby to do it.
Well, we're going to be.
We
great,
cry
yeah.
a lot.
We're going to be
We
doing.
have a very early bedtime.
I do have an early bedtime, so we're going to be doing the podcast bi-weekly now, just so everyone can get their lives in order. Seems more reasonable, and I'm sure you're sick of seeing Mike's face every week. So,
Yeah, every week.
yeah. Well,
Thanks, Mike, for tuning in via speakerphone.
yeah.
last
Thank you.
week.
That was great.
Whatever. I don't
Yeah,
care.
it was fun. But just bi-weekly seems more, so we can always have our energy and not have to work a whole Sunday where it's real busy and be like, oh, we got to do that tonight. That's right. I'd rather be positive all the time, and
Robo
as opposed to being like,
Rumble
I
Fight.
really hope this comes. Oh, this will be out before that, so nobody will even get
boy.
it. Nobody gets it now.
Everybody's gonna love it.
I think we space them out appropriately enough.
It's every week.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in months.
Good.
He's like, you been doing them without me?
No. Remember, you were in a coma. We literally stood you right there, and we're like, all right, Rick's here, guys. We didn't forget about Rick. You shaved your chest hair at the time. Don't you remember? We had
Why
to
you
do that
shaving
to
your
freeze
chest
you.
here, Rick?
Doesn't make sense.
What's going on with
Makes
that?
sense.
Story checks out. Well, I'm
Summer.
trying to. I'm trying. Well,
Summer?
it's not so much I'm trying to look better. I'm just, when I'm eating Chips Ahoy Chewy with Reese's in it,
They're
I try
so
not
good.
to get the crumbs in my chest.
Can I have another one, please?
Apple.
Jesus Christ. All right. So yeah, why don't we get back on what we normally do? Russ, what you playing?
I'm playing a lot.
Great.
Oh.
Good talk. Rick, what you playing? Go ahead.
All right, so I'm playing Dragon's Crown. Trying to get a
You're
little
not
bit
playing it
further.
with Jess in the room,
You
right?
can't
I
quit.
showed her. I said, oh, let me show you the game that I named you in.
Hey, babe.
You named her, so that's how you got away with it. That doesn't look like me at all.
I said, watch Richie runs. So I've been playing that. I don't like that. I tried, so I wanted to play with a different character.
Yeah.
And it starts over again in the beginning. And you have to do all the quests again. You
Yeah,
can't
it
just
does, yeah.
go back and forth.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm kind of stuck
I'm
with one
interested to
character.
pick that up, and I
So,
guess that's something to know about.
so I've been farting around with that. I gave up on Wild 9.
Do you really fart when you play it? You're like, oh, I love it.
I'm done. I just see you there, and there we go. And it just gets up and goes to the
That's all I
bathroom.
needed that for.
I also saw your latest pickup that, or who was it? Penny was puking randomly.
She was in the background of me.
Oh, boy, Penny.
And I was just like, Penny, you puking on this place? I'm like, what? Like,
Just to zoom in on the cat. It's like,
yeah, I just heard it in the background. I'm like, I'm gonna ignore that.
What else? So on the handheld, I've been playing the Mega Man Maverick Hunter
Yeah.
on the PSP.
How was that compared to normal X?
I like it a lot. It took me forever. I finally got the Hadouken unlockable. But it's
Right.
impossible to pull it off. I can't get the freaking
Yeah,
combination
yeah.
down to shoot it.
yeah.
So it's almost pointless. But yeah, I made it up to... I beat all the bosses, and now I'm on, the next levels there, so I should beat it this week.
Did you get to the mode where you get to play as the enemy there?
No, Vile, yeah, that looks really
It's
cool.
really, really
I
cool.
was just thinking about last week when Adam was just like, I love torturing people. Like, just
yeah,
randomly
Wild
cut
Eye.
it into this episode. He did that the whole last episode. If you watch it on YouTube, Adam's just like, I love torturing people.
So you gave up on Wild 9. Breaking my heart.
I might give it one more go, but I said I'm stuck.
Don't bother. I didn't really like that game. It's weird.
Your game that you picked.
I've never played it before.
Okay.
That's you don't learn until you play them. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, it was a
true.
cheap enough game to pick
Yeah.
up, and
It
it was
was
interesting to
good
experience.
fun.
Around
There's
a little
not
bit.
much to say about it.
So I did go back and finally
okay.
beat
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Uncharted. It took a while,
So
but
what did you think?
I thought it was good. I enjoyed the story. It was interesting enough. I thought you maybe were going to leave that island and go somewhere else, but it was all just contained there.
You're on the boat at the end.
I did look up. I'm like, how many chapters are in this? Because I was on like 7.
90,
They're like
yeah.
22. So,
Yeah.
but then it started picking up real quick towards the end.
You'll like Uncharted 2 a lot more. It's a lot more action packed. It's a lot
Okay.
more fun. It's a lot less like running around randomly.
I gotcha.
You'll probably enjoy it a lot.
So yeah, I want to knock those two out. But I'm trying to think what else have I been playing. I played for a short moment Darkman on the NES.
Yeah, so you got 2 copies of that. Way to go, Hoarder. So
I'll be selling one at Retro World Expo.
Oh,
One
shoot.
for
I was just
playing,
gonna
one for
say,
saying.
would you like to pass it my way? Because I would actually like that.
It's up for trades.
Yeah.
Maybe you could trade it for a copy of Zelda 2.
No, mine's
Which is
on
the game of the month.
Yeah.
Mine's on GameCube. I can't trade that because it's got Ocarina. So
I got you.
got to keep that.
I'm trying to think. I'm playing a little bit of the Mickey Castle Illusion
Return to
thingy.
fun stuff.
Return whatever it is on 3DS.
Yeah.
But
Return
that's
my
about it.
heart.
Good.
Oh,
Sorry.
real quick.
Yeah, there's an emergency going on. Sorry.
I played Double Dragon Neon.
What do you think of that?
It's terribly hard alone,
Yeah.
but one of my buddies came over and played it together, and it was a lot.
See, that's weird because normally when
Funner.
you do co-op in those kind of games, it makes the game harder, so it balances out.
I can't get past the first level alone. I'm like, this is so hard.
Hmm.
What's cool though, so if you get knocked down and you're like dead,
Yeah.
your buddy can come over and it shows like a mixtape comes out and you put a pencil in it and you have to like jam the button and it's
pretty
like,
good.
and
Oh,
then your
that's
song
a-
gets going again.
It's kind of like Castle Crasher when you
Yeah.
have to CPR your guy.
So then you come back,
Yeah.
so that helps out a lot.
That's pretty
cool.
funny.
Not bad.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
I'll give it a go. Hopefully we can beat it.
I always wanted to play that. Yeah, that's good.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
All right, on to you, Kev.
Neat. Well, I've been
Nice.
struggling with Metal
Rick.
Gear.
Which middle? The Rising.
Rising.
Right?
I
Okay.
see not much has changed.
This is a family-friendly show, but I just want to let you know something's under here.
People can still
What,
tell
your
when
Yeah,
nipple?
that's fine.
It's hard cold in here.
Very pointy.
It's incredibly cold. So I struggled with Metal Gear to finish the game before the month was over. Couldn't do it. No shame, because that game's kind of hard. But apparently it's something I'm doing with the pairing, as Mike explained.
Russ
three-
did it, so
twice.
that means he's a better.
Well, I mean, I
video
was
game player
playing
than
on
He was
easy.
playing it easy.
so I
But
don't
he
know.
still beat it. He beat a game you can't beat.
So if I look up the ending on YouTube, I'm better than Russ because I did
No,
it
because you
faster?
didn't beat it.
No, but I did. I
you
saw
didn't
the
beat it.
credits.
That doesn't matter. You
I
didn't
saw the credits.
play it.
I think that means I'm
you
the
didn't
best.
play it until the credits.
I got some Persona 4 time in, which is rare because I'm literally. You want to know how long it's been? You know how long it's been since I got that, right? You want to know what part I'm at now? To the part where they're at the bar.
the part where you name your guy.
Yeah, good.
He just can't figure it out.
What,
It's too
what,
hard.
what part did you say?
Where they're at the club and they're pretending to be drunk.
Okay, Persona 5 got pushed back till next year.
I got time.
You won't be done with Persona 4 before that.
I haven't had time. Now that I have my mornings back, I can actually sit down and play it.
Okay.
You act like you're like an inmate and you're just getting your yard time back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
got
am,
a nickel
actually.
up in Persona 4.
Yeah.
Oh, how tough.
Yeah.
So it
whatever.
doesn't play like Animal Crossing or Harvest
Oh,
Moon or
God,
anything
no.
like if you don't go
No,
back to it.
No, no, no.
Oh, I thought you just meant like gameplay wise.
No,
no,
So
no.
it's not like Animal Crossing. No, it's a little different.
So, yeah. Sorry, there's like things going on. What else I would play?
You can leave if you have to.
No. It's not even like.
Sorry, my dad's on fire and my mom is frozen in a block of ice. It's
They
kind of
should
weird.
get together and they'll fix each other.
Yeah, but they can't find each other.
No, I'm just gonna ignore it. Sorry.
You're gonna ignore your dad on fire and your mom in a block of ice?
No,
find each
it's
other in
really,
a big
it's literally
house.
something I. All right, to get off topic, and he doesn't watch this anyway. My friend is complaining like right now he's not like he's having issues with his girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, because you can't just go out and drink all the time. You have to sit down and talk to each other like real people. And he's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like fun. Like I don't want to talk to you about this till now. I'm like, yeah, that's what having
Yeah.
a girlfriend is. So you're welcome. Anyway, back to
It's
Kevin, this-
cool.
this
it's
is-
cool
this
that
is
you share
retro-
personal information, though.
This is-
I said
think
nobody's
that's
name.
awesome.
This
I
isn't
said-
Retro Ladies
You didn't
podcast.
say-
this
that's
is
right.
Retro Boys
You
podcast.
didn't say
so we're gonna
Jamin's
get back
name.
to
That's
boys
also
talk.
not the name. I can read.
Retro Boys podcast.
So
You
anyway,
didn't- yeah, in your credit, you didn't say Jamin's name.
it wasn't James.
You didn't say little Mikey's name.
Mac Daddy?
Little Mackles.
Little Macklemore.
No.
Little baby Mac Mac.
All right.
Mick Mac.
I'm working on my. We're gonna get nothing done tonight like normal.
Oh, boy.
I'm working on
I
Symphony.
missed this.
Yeah, no, good. Why do we get rid of
good.
Rick again?
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony that I've been working on
Whoa.
because I'm finally. Once you, the thing is about Metroidvania games.
More
is
like dirge of boredom.
This is a shit show.
I'm sorry, Russ.
all right. So anyway, the problem is once
So you're
you.
playing Shadow of the Colossus.
Sure.
Symphony of the Night.
Once
sorry,
you once you like get momentum in that game, you have to keep playing it because if you put it down, you forget everything you were doing.
I
You're
would
like, all
imagine
right.
so.
Yeah, you're like.
I never played it, but I watched other
Even,
people play
even
it.
like Super Metroid, like once you start knowing what you're doing, if you stop playing, you're gonna come out big. Oh, this is a big maze. I forgot which way it was going. So like,
yeah, it'll take a while to get going.
Yeah,
you gotta
it's-
leave yourself notes.
Yeah,
That's what that section is for in the manual.
true.
Nobody does that.
Russ's are all filled up. I've seen them.
Believe it. Pokemon Randomizer is still going. I love that game, but I need to work on Castlevania too. And ironically, for our side, yeah, good, thanks.
What's randomizer? He doesn't know what randomizer is.
So there's a program you can get where you put Pokemon on an emulator. I know, bad word. And so say you start on a Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charizard, or Charmander. You can randomize the ROM, and the starters could be anything. It could be a Mewtwo, it could be a
And then when
Rhydon.
you see stuff out in the grass, it's
Anything.
also random.
Yeah, well, you could set it to...
I've played that.
Yeah.
When he
mode
started,
before.
his choices were Bidoof, Bidoof, or Bidoof.
It was Xatu, Ursaring, and Mankey.
Yeah.
I picked Xatu. Anyway.
Big mistake.
No.
You could have had
no.
a giant Russian bear, and you picked
No,
a weird
I didn't
tiki bird.
want a normal type to start. But anyway, now that Ratchet and Clank is our side questing game of the month, officially.
Yeah.
What's weird is I just started recording it with my friend, so we have a couple hours in,
perfect.
so I'm gonna just keep going.
Are you playing on PS2 or?
Yeah, PS2.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's weird. If you ever beat that game, there's a loading screen where you like flies through space a couple of times, like different camera shots. And I was playing it the first time, and it just kept going and going and going. I'm like, shouldn't go this long. I guess my copy was broken, so I had to go get a different copy.
It's like it's
And I
just
put my
looping
new
this.
copy, and it's just like, vroom, vroom, I'm here. As opposed to sitting for like 5 minutes. I was like, "Ah, this isn't right. So I beat like 2 levels, and I was like, oh, it's broken. Crap.
Turd of boredom.
I'm sorry. What the hell are we doing here?
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
a really good
I'm
joke.
sorry. I'm
not a
sorry.
good joke.
I'm sorry.
What are you
I'm
playing,
sorry.
RoboFlop?
Drink up, pal. It's like when Dom DeLuise used to go on like the Johnny Carson show. Nothing's getting done. I'm sorry. Continue.
I was it. I
I
passed
know.
off to
I'm
Rick.
saying Rick.
It's just that giant bomb interview with the guy from Sony, Microsoft, and Disney Affinity. Nothing's getting done.
Getting drunk
Nothing
and
is
giving
getting
people's phone
answered.
numbers out on
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh,
broadcast TV.
Yeah, can we tweet Russ's phone number out?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
So I've been playing a lot of Metal Gear Peace Walker on
Yep.
the PSP.
It's a great game.
because I've been getting pumped up for Metal Gear Solid 5. That is coming out very, very soon from the recording of this video.
Yep.
And I can't think about much else.
Yeah. Actually, it's going to be out. By the
It'll be
time
out.
this
By the
video's
time this video
Dude,
is out,
that game's incredible. I can't believe that Solid Snake was quiet the whole time.
yeah, that was crazy.
Watch him switch it on you, and you're playing as Raiden again the whole time.
I'd love it.
Why?
I don't know, why not?
I'd be miserable.
This time you get to play the whole game as Sniper Wolf.
Actually, I'd be really
In
pumped
the
up. That'd be
afterlife.
incredible.
It's just white
In
screen all
the
the time.
afterlife before her birth.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it makes sense. Look, Kojima's a weird guy, right? Go ahead.
If Kojima does that, I swear.
Did that.
You know,
It's-
I'm saying like
He did
Like-
do it.
whatever. You play as quiet the whole time. That's what I'm saying. Instead
Yeah.
of playing as whatever.
Oh, I forgot Quiet was actually a person's name.
Yeah.
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 I would be pissed.
Oh,
but go
Japan.
ahead. I've also
Did you
I
just
got
tell
a
yourself to go ahead?
Yes, I did. I also got an Xbox One again.
The next bone.
Yeah,
Nice.
Xbone.
Okay.
So replaying some of the games that I didn't finish, and some of the games brand new, and some of the games that I just really really loved. Like Dead Rising 3, I still have to say is a hidden gem. Like I
No,
really
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a AAA title. How's that a hidden
Rude.
gem? How's that a hidden
a
gem?
lot of
It was
people
a launch
do not,
game.
A lot of people did not like really even give that
That's
game
true.
that
A lot
Yeah,
of
because
big
you
of
want
a
to know why
try.
every game's literally been, you're in this place where there's zombies, kill them. It's not a hidden gem. It's literally like, everyone knows about Dead Rising
It's
3.
a hidden gem for Rick.
A lot of people did not play that game.
To be fair, Kevin, you
did
thought
not
a
give-
Metroid game was a hidden gem.
I never said it was a hidden gem.
You said Fusion was.
I said it's a Metro game nobody played. It doesn't make it a hidden
played
gem.
it.
Yeah, because I made
Ross
you all
played it.
play it.
When I say what I say, what I mean is when the PS4 and the Xbox One launched, there was like no really good launch games, and out of the mud that we were handed, there was one that was okay.
You
I
meant
mean,
to say
Dead
the
Rising
S
3
word.
was okay. It was definitely the best one out
That's
of
the
all
one where
launch
they show
games.
you could get like a steamroller with a flamethrower or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah, you could combine vehicles, you could combine weapons,
Okay.
and it just had like it had one of the most likable characters in a Dead Rising game I've played so far. Like Dead Rising 1, it was like he was the star of his own B movie.
Right.
He was just like a very unbelievable character.
He covered wars.
Yeah.
I think I only played the one that was on the Wii. The
Yeah, there's
Shop till you drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one had issues though, because like we couldn't
Because
process
it was on the
them.
Wii.
Well, it couldn't like process as many zombies. Like I played that version and then I immediately played it 360. I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, once you go from one to the other, you just
So I'll have
can't
to
go
see. They
back.
have it
Yeah.
on PS3.
Nope.
The
No.
second
Only
one
only the second one.
Oh, okay.
The second one had a main character that took himself far too seriously.
Yeah.
For somebody
was
who
in
was
an-
wearing a thong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was in an environment that was just out of control goofy. And then the
Fair
third
enough.
one was, I don't know, the third one had like this really good dark kind of like, very
Well,
very
gritty.
ominous
Gaston.
feeling to it. But he was but he was like, he was very serious in this land, and there was some goofiness strewn about, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like overwhelming the world. Like it was actually a pretty decent zombie game, which from me that's a lot because I'm sick of zombies.
Yeah, I don't
There's
like. I don't like
everywhere
a lot
in
of zombies,
every
yeah.
game, and this
They're-
was the only
they're
one that
getting
made
too many.
it semi-interesting for
I'm
me.
gonna
I
be
could still
gearing
play it
up
now.
for October coming up.
It's true.
Well,
Gotta break out my zombie U game.
That's true.
honestly, I was.
You can just buy a copy of Zombie and it's better though.
No, it's not.
You get to play it on a console finally.
Dude, honestly, that game. First off, like as a Wii
Yeah.
U call fanboy, the only gimmick to that game. What? It's funny now.
Come on.
Like I'm literally explaining. Like the only gimmick to that game was the gamepad, and now that that's not even in there, the game is just like bad. That was literally the only thing that made
So
the
it
game
turns out the
interesting.
game was bad, except for one gimmick
said
that made it
was-
not as bad.
It was like an okay game, and now it's just
Gotcha.
bad on without the whole game.
We'll see how it is. I don't know.
Wait. You mean to tell me a Wii U game was bad?
I'm gonna
Please stop swearing.
Oh my god.
go ahead.
Whew. I was just gonna say I also played the Rare Replay on the Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That game is actually pretty good. They actually did.
They upscaled all the. I didn't even.
They didn't
see
really
it,
like it. Not really. I mean, a lot of this kind of stuff is running off of the same kind of
Yeah.
stuff they did on
Okay.
N64.
Well, it
but
looks
the
better.
controls for
like
some of
polished. That's
Yeah.
all.
It's
some of the
shiny.
games that I'm playing that were on the N64,
Right.
I'm noticing I'm like, why are these so easy right now? And then I realized I was like, they had to redo all these controls for nonetheless a much better controller than the
Okay.
N64, and it's like, I think they had to like kind of. They had to give you
Obviously
some kind of
remap stuff,
an
and,
easier mode of playing games because they knew that their controller kind of sucked.
Right.
So now, playing it on a better controller, it's like
so which
some of
ones
these
were you
games
playing?
are
Like
just-
Perfect Dark or?
I was playing Perfect Dark. I was playing what is it? The construction game.
Blast Core.
Blast Core.
I love that game.
Blast
Thank
Core
you for
is
letting
yes.
me play that.
Blast Core is an amazing
Okay,
game.
I never played that one.
It's really good. Yeah.
There's a lot of games on that collection that I'm really super fond
Cool.
of.
And it's super
Triangle.
cheap too. So
Cobra Triangle
was it like
is awesome,
$25 or
Yeah,
$30?
It was about $30. $30 for the whole
30 games
collection.
for 30
It was.
games.
Oh, okay,
it
yeah,
was
30
really
games.
good. So it's like you're paying $1 a game.
That's
Battletoads
awesome, yeah.
Arcade, which apparently is better than Battletoads.
It is
Okay.
They fixed the NES
by
Battletoads,
a
too.
lot.
Oh, so you get both Battletoad games?
Yeah.
Battletoad 1 and Battletoad Arcade.
Arcade. Oh, cool.
They apparently. Can you? Is it still the continue thing in Battletoads NES where like if one player dies, you have to start? All
That's
over?
what they fixed.
They did fix it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the hitting each other thing.
No, they fixed everything.
Oops, I got something backwards.
The
Okay.
whole
Cool.
thing has been fixed. So, I mean, $30 for 30 games, $1 a game. If
not
you
bad.
didn't
Can't
buy
go
all
wrong at
those
all.
games on Xbox 360 before, it's a really good deal.
Nice.
I would go along with it, and I'm gonna let you go.
Diablo 3.
Sound like a beat
All
'em
right,
up?
on to our next topic.
No, it was. I got it for PS4 because I've always wanted to try it out. And I played it over at Rick's house like a year ago.
Does that play like Doom or?
No, it's like a
no.
top-down isometric. It's kind of like a beat 'em up. So you might
You
actually
play
like
Gauntlet?
it.
Yeah.
Done.
It's kind of like that, but like instead of just like beating on things, you get more like you get more equipment and stuff as you kill things, and like
Okay.
equipment's better, and you get more moves and stuff. It's actually really fun. I mean, at its base, it's a really simple game, but like just the aspect of getting more loot and getting more powerful is just really fun. Other than that, I played and beat every mainline Metal Gear Solid game, so 1 through 4 in the last month.
Okay.
I guess I played myself out because I'm not going to get 5 now.
Oh,
I've
good.
just played
Okay.
4 of them. There's just too much.
You're
I'm
having
not
a
gonna get
stroke.
through it.
That's not real.
The left side of my face hurts.
That's not a sign of stroke.
The right side of my face feels really good. Other than that, like just a bunch of little random things that I've been tooling around in. I played a little bit of I Am Bread. You
I
get
Am
to
Bread?
be bread. Yes.
Okay.
You heard correct.
Yes, Russ, you are.
I mean,
bread.
You heard it
Bread.
here.
That's actually a pretty fun game. You play as a piece of bread, and the goal is to get yourself toasted.
Interesting.
So you have to cross rooms and then get yourself in a toaster or like up against a radiator so you can get like toasted.
Oh, okay.
And if you fall on the ground or if you fall into a cat box,
Yeah.
then obviously you're not
No
going
one's
to
gonna
taste
like
that
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an interesting game, but I liked it.
Okay.
It's pretty fun.
It's all
So,
about getting to the toaster without getting icky.
It's all about getting toasted.
Interesting.
Let's get,
And there's
let's all
bagel
get
race.
toasted.
It's a bagel race.
Bagel race is my favorite mode. You play as a little bagel, and you have to finish a race course as a bagel rolling the whole time. I couldn't stop laughing the first time I played it. It was an everything bagel, I think.
Nice. Leaving seed trails.
You remember
Yeah.
what type of bagel you were?
I think so, because that's what
Do
made
they
it
have
funny.
different stats?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like you
I
get
don't
cream
know.
cheese, you can roll faster, butter.
No, that would, like, slow you down, yeah.
Attraction.
Yeah, you hit the cream cheese, you become more delicious, but you also lose
See,
speed.
I'm happy you actually like played it and liked it because on the surface, and I'm not insulting your taste, so I don't
Yeah.
take it as that. But like the game just looked like PewDiePie at first. Like it was just one of those silly
Um,
games like a YouTuber played just to yell at loudly at the computer. But
Yeah.
like if you're actually having
Well,
genuine
it's-
fun with
the
it,
thing is, it's based off the idea that sometimes it's fun to like wrestle with controls.
well, yeah, like
because it's
Octodad,
hard to move the
Octodad
bread.
and certain
But
simulator and all
it
that.
ends up getting you into funny
Exactly.
situations. It's just like a
Yeah.
fun thing to play.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy it's a real game as opposed to like PewDiePie.
I mean, everything's a real game if you think about it. Like, you know, I'm playing.
Those aren't bad
Adventure
games because of
Capitalist.
the people that play them.
No, I'm just
Those
saying-
are bad people because of what they do while they
Well,
play
no,
the game.
it's more like I have no interest in like something like Five Nights at Freddy's
Yeah.
because
Right.
I get the whole experience by watching somebody else play. Like it has no depth to me. It's jump
I
scare.
think I
Yeah,
watched
I
all
can
the
see that.
completionist
Well,
videos.
Yeah, and
on
I was
that,
like,
and
I
cool.
get the game. Like
I feel like
you know.
playing Five Nights at Freddy would probably be more fun than watching it because at least it's like nerve wracking because you're in control. Like if you're watching it, it's like he should have looked left. I would have
But I
done
don't.
that.
But that's the thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, they're
weird.
not every game's for everybody, and I understand
No,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people make fun of like some of the horror games and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I bought Alien Isolation recently.
It's cool.
That game is really cool, and a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, it's all just jump scares. It's all bleh." About every single
I
one
really
of these
hope
scary
everyone
games.
ends their conversation
Yeah.
with going.
Bleh.
Well, I like jump scares.
Everybody makes fun of these games for having like, oh, it's cheesy, it's just jump scares
Yeah.
and stuff. They say that, and they will say that sitting next to you while you're playing the game. But if they are sitting alone at home in a dark
Yeah.
room, they are gonna jump nearly as much as you. They're just
Yeah.
it
Well, jump scares mostly work. Like,
Yeah.
I've never met somebody who's like, I don't get scared from jump scares. You don't get scared, you get startled because
Right.
something pops out in front of
Actually, I
you.
do know
No.
one person who doesn't. But that's okay.
This is Ryan.
All right.
It's actually kind of me too. In
Literally,
PT,
I just
actually, now that
I
think about
watched
it.
I watched it. He didn't even know I was watching him.
Yeah.
He was playing a game one time, and he just like completely stone faced with the headset on and everything, and he was playing PT, and then like the scariest thing that happens in the game happens, and he just got it was just
Like, why is the baby talking?
it was like long after the moment had happened. He just goes,
That was it. Okay.
That process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been playing. Bagel
Yeah,
race.
Bagel race. Go get it.
Let's go race our bagels.
I think we got a. He's got.
Russ,
Hey, Mike.
do you like putting discs into systems?
Yeah.
Don't buy the NX.
Oh man.
Goodbye.
And is that the end of the whole?
So
time?
the story is, and obviously this is all not confirmed, but some patents leaked from Nintendo that they licensed,
Yeah.
calling for a new stationary console. So it's not a handheld. They say 900 times stationary console.
Right.
That does not make use of an optical disc drive. So
Okay.
will not play CDs.
So I still won't be able to watch my Blu-rays on my Nintendo
Will not.
device.
You'll
Nintendo does
never.
not like you watching movies.
Nintendo hates the internet and they hate movies.
Okay.
Yeah. And they hate
Fair enough.
children. Turns out,
That's-
because they invented Amiibos.
No, I think they hate parents, not children.
Yeah. They hate everybody.
Yeah, well, to be
Nintendo's like replacing Monsanto for like worst, like most horrific company in the
They,
world.
well, the thing is, they do like the Disney thing where like they seem
Yeah.
friendly, but like,
Like, Mars, go back in the vault. There's no air in that vault. He's gonna die.
I will say that
You can make his levels, but you can't play his.
Dude, Nintendo's like the Apple of video game companies. I don't lie.
Yeah.
They're just weird.
So the specs. The
So
only
I heard
thing-
people said so they might be using something similar to like a 3DS
Well, that's
game.
the thing. It says
It's
it
possible.
doesn't say like no physical media at all. It
Yeah.
says it can still take memory like units. They didn't
a
specify.
memory card slot.
Yeah,
Right.
Well,
um,
not even a memory card. They kind of called it. It was some very specific term.
Either way, like, here's my prediction. I've been saying this for a while.
Yeah.
Because the whole thought, what I thought was going to happen with the Wii U, if it had a range of more than like 5 feet, was that you could take the tablet with you if you wanted and continue your game as it was. And I think hopefully that's what the NX might be, is like, it integrates with 3DS somehow.
Or your phone.
Or
Something like
Phone games.
Look, nothing about
Adventure capitalists on
the
the
whole thing
Nintendo
about
NX.
here's the thing. They say mobile. Mobile
Yeah.
could mean this to Nintendo.
Yeah, but when
they're
you say
Japanese.
mobile-
But they're Japanese. They don't. They like
Could be
this.
the Virtual
Japanese
Boy.
people have cell phones.
No,
Could be
but
the
I'm
Virtual
saying,
Boy.
They call these
That's
things
true.
mobile devices in Japan.
Yeah.
They call Vita mobile device. Like, so we
Alright.
don't know. That's the thing.
Alright.
They're not talking about it. So what I think it's going to be is either it integrates with the 3DS, because they've said nothing about new handheld.
Yeah.
Where, because we use a giant 3DS, like I've been saying. Like, if I can play the game on here, like dock it somehow at home,
Yeah.
or use the controller and continue what I'm doing. And I think that's what they want to do, because I think they're starting to realize, like, look, the home console thing, we're just bad at it now, but the 3DS is kicking ass.
Listen,
Sorry.
the whole game
Yeah.
thing, we ain't doing it.
We're going to exclusively only sell amiibos.
Do you guys still like Mario? I don't know if that's a thing. Or...
That's what I see
You guys
coming.
like Luigi? Okay.
That's what I see coming out of this thing.
He's got another year.
Well, he's in detox right now. He's kind of been hitting the bottle,
Yeah.
so he's not coming back.
New
Yeah.
news from Nintendo. The newest product is full body Mario body pillows.
No, there probably are some.
One side has him with his overalls on. The other side is
Yeah.
I
Up
did
to
hear
you.
some great news.
Yes.
If you head to your local Joanne Fabrics,
Oh yeah.
they
Wait,
have
are they
some
doing
Mario
this again?
prints. They have some Mario
I thought you
prints
were going to tell
can
me
get.
there was another game demo at
No,
a
no, no.
stupid store.
But
I
yeah,
was
my
gonna
friend
be like,
posted on his Instagram, and he got a couple, one with Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
and like a few other prints, and
That's
I was like,
pretty
I've
cool.
never seen those there ever. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
what-
they just got them.
what was that, Kevin? What was it like? They did like a
Pottery
They did it-
Barn.
they
game
did it-
demo
yeah,
at
they did it-
Pottery
yeah,
Pottery Barn.
Mario 3D World at Pottery Barn. I sat there, I was just like,
Well, where do you guys buy your games?
Just buy them from Al in the back alley.
Yeah.
yeah, Al.
See,
Al, the alley guy.
alley. As far as from what I've read, it does seem like it's going to be the NX, and it doesn't seem like it's going to take digital. People are like, it's kind of weird, like, because I could be wrong, obviously, because we don't know yet. It's not specifically stated
I
as
don't
the
think it's going to
NX.
be all digital because Nintendo
But-
doesn't know how to internet.
I think that's why it's going to be all digital.
They don't
Because
know how
that's
to
a
internet.
terrible idea. Exactly.
You're just saying.
Oh, they're
it's a
doing
ter-
that.
No,
They're-
he's
they
just saying
made
it's a
that
terrible
patent
idea 'cause it's
just to
Nintendo.
throw us off.
They get, well,
Yeah,
Because
not
people, a
that
lot of
smart.
people patent
This is
stuff
it.
and they don't
Yeah.
go
Well, that
through
is
with it.
true.
Nintendo patented a horseback riding thing that never happened either.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay.
they patent the vitality sensor.
Yeah, nothing happened. I don't.
But I think because it's a very forward-thinking idea, and Nintendo gets ahead of a lot of things. Like, they are very forward-thinking. They try to get ahead of things. But the infrastructure for internet isn't out in America, so that's why I think it's a really stupid idea at the moment, which is why they're going to do it. Because if it comes out later, it's going to be a brilliant idea. Once we get fiber internet and like download speeds are super
Look,
fast, that's
So
awesome.
maybe they're just jumping the gun. They're
Yeah.
patenting it now.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 years down the road. Okay,
That
it's
could
already
be another
patented.
thing. Yeah.
They may be an out of touch company, but they're
Yeah.
not so out of touch where they saw what happened with the Xbox One. They're like, oh crap, that's not a good idea. Because if anyone, like, I know they're not super in touch with their audience either, but I
They
think
did say, like, somebody was like, well, how are you going to deal with your problems? They're like, oh, we've got a Nintendo-like solution. It's like, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
like
No, you
not-
need to rethink that plan right now.
We're going to kill off Mario off screen.
they're not so out of touch. Like, Nintendo has to know if anyone, any audience loves the physical stuff, it's Nintendo fans.
Right.
Like that, there's a petition right now for Fatal Frame to come
That's what I did see,
physically,
yeah.
and like Nintendo's just like, oh boy, they like that.
But see, the thing is, I think they are smart business people, because I don't know if you read the news story about the guy who worked at Nintendo who got fired because he went on
Yeah.
a podcast, and people were like, and he was kind of mocking, he's like, well, the reason why those games don't come out is because everybody says they're going to buy it, but guess what? You're going to buy it. Nobody else will. Like, there's not enough people
He's
to
not
make
wrong.
the sales.
I'm not. Well,
Like,
I'm
Fatal
gonna go-
Frame, it's going to be a niche title.
It is, and
It's not going to be a
here's the thing,
million
I
seller.
understand why they're doing that digitally. I
Yeah.
get it, but like, I don't think Nintendo is so out of touch. They're going to be like, people love only digital. We're going to do it. Like,
See, I would think that they know their games don't go down in price.
yeah, they do.
They
that.
know that,
Well,
like...
they know that because they're the only ones
Yeah.
making games for it, and they're the only
Well,
ones
that's
that are
the
going to
thing.
control
That's
it.
the thing, and I think they're kind of going like, well, why bother with physical? Like, people are going to buy our games at their retail costs. There's no point. They never go on sale
Maybe
physically,
they should have
so
put
they're
a
never
real
going
hard
to go on
drive in
sale
the
digitally.
freaking Wii U.
Yeah,
Not-
I agree.
not
They
the
should have
size
done
of
that
the
too.
thumbstick,
I
like-
agree.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
32 gigs is way too
here's the
small.
thing: if they release the NX, let's say it's an all digital thing,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, Nintendo Live is going to be like 20 gigs.
No, I bet you they'll put 500 gigs because that's going to be small by the time it comes
Yeah,
out.
you're probably right.
So,
You'll probably be buying like
I
10
do.
terabyte
well, I mean, I
drives.
could
because of the
see-
whole memory chip thing, I do think it's going to be some kind of 3DS hybrid thing.
yeah, maybe, yeah. They
It's
did
like-
say it has functionality to work with previous Wii U stuff,
Yeah,
which is going to be weird. So I'm not sure how
Nobody,
they're going to
they
manage
even
that.
confirmed that the NX is
The
its
only
own
thing
system.
that's like
yet.
a Wii U thing is the pad.
I know.
Yeah,
So
well, this
how-
could.
I
This
have a
literally,
feeling-
if you played Smash Bros. On Wii U, this could be your controller.
Well,
It's
see, the
same
thing is, they say it's got backwards compatibility with the Wii U. That was the next exact term,
Right.
which makes me think that it's going to be all digital, but then they're going to re-release Wii U games on this
What
thing.
are you laughing at?
My imagination is just going wild. I'm thinking about a Wii U top loader.
That'd be awesome.
What does that
You just
do?
put the
You
disc
put
on the
the
top
disc-
and it sticks out.
and then it tries to make it go flat. It just bends at some point.
You know the sad thing is, that's some kind of Nintendo move. Too.
Yeah.
It sticks out halfway, just spins half.
Our video just gets taken off immediately. They knew!
I will say, I don't care if they go full digital, because eventually it's going to happen to everybody. I just hope they figure out what a sale is before that.
Well, that-
Because, good God, Box Boy Arcade for 89 cents is still a ripoff.
well, it's $1 normally. That's the sad part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like their idea of a
I'm
sale
not
is
saying
like,
it's good.
hey guys, $60 for a game, $59.98.
in their
Are you lining
defense,
up
in their
yet?
defense, the actual definition of what a sale is that something is for buying. It's on sale. It's
Yeah.
not like cheaper.
I get that.
They don't understand what that
I just
is.
picture like somebody's like, Nintendo, why don't you have sales? And Miyamoto just comes by and like a windsurfing thing. He's like, sale, and he just points at the sale.
Salut.
We have one. Always.
I have 5 personally. It's Mario money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hope it's not all digital. Yes, it's inevitable in the future.
It'll happen.
But if anyone's going to start the all digital revolution, I hope the guy's not.
Why not?
Nintendo.
Nintendo has started
Why
so
not
many
Nintendo?
other
Yeah.
things
They started
that they
motion
shouldn't
controls.
have. Motion, yeah. Oh god.
I don't know, man.
They started the trend of making bad consoles with that N64.
Have you not heard of a 3DO?
3DO came out
Before it came out Super Nintendo time.
Yeah, but 3DO was one of the best systems.
No, it wasn't.
It had.
Please
it
tell
had
me
art
it's a must-have
games in
game.
it. The Robert Mapplethorpe flower game.
CDI.
Yeah. Was that CDI?
Yep.
3DO had Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Russ likes
Wow.
it. He's on board.
There was that hot lady in it.
See, I got another one.
She had the good moo-moos.
Hi, Jess. How you doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Um,
Good podcast, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see. I'm interested. This has interested me in the NX when previously I didn't care.
Yeah, but and not to be forgotten, patents could be nothing.
Right,
Yeah,
like
I
you
know.
said. They could
Yeah.
just be doing it
Yeah.
to throw us off or
Well,
whatever.
And I
down
think
the
there
road.
wouldn't be so much buzz about this if Nintendo was a little more of a transparent company. Because the second any information gets leaked, because they never talk about anything.
Yeah, they fire a guy with a wife and
Well, that
kids.
too. People.
They really did that.
They
No,
sure
I'm
do.
talking about even
I'm
Nintendo.
still shocked.
I know when Nintendo.
He
releases-
looks pretty much a
I'm-
suicide note.
I'm not.
I
I'm
read
not
it.
shocked because that's a different topic.
Yeah.
Whoa, you read it?
I read his
No.
note, his parting note. He's like, I can't believe I let myself down, but more importantly, I'm a failure to my children. And he's like, my life is Nintendo, and I let him down. I'm like, don't fire him, guys. He's gonna die.
No,
His
just
kids and his wife.
let him go. His words in that were literally like, I've let down Nintendo.
Well,
Cinnamon.
That's kind of how like Japanese culture isn't working at Nintendo. And
Well, he's not a Japanese guy. He's an
no,
American
but
guy.
it's still a Japanese company.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They wouldn't make him like, you better say really sad things about your wife and kids when we fire you.
That's not what I'm
We
saying. I'm
want
saying
that.
like that whole company is built around that
Yeah.
like mindset.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was even gonna say now.
You're going to say all digital rules, physical drools.
Can we get t-shirts?
NX does
you know
what
who's gonna love that
You
digital
should work for
future-
Nintendo. You're forward thinking.
T-shirts, explain them to me.
Do you sell them on this thing called the interwebs?
So wait, there's shirts with shorted sleeves?
Interesting.
And then it comes with a little mini one that you could put on your amiibos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
That's
another
what next.
thing.
Yes, Amiibo clothes.
Wait a minute, what if the games are on the amiibos? And that's why it's not an optical drive. You just put it on top and go, Fox, play with me!
God, I hope not. Speaking of bad,
Oh, they'll have amiibo support.
well, yeah. Speaking of bad amiibo choices, I was excited for this and immediately dropped when I heard about one feature. The Shovel Knight's getting an amiibo,
Yeah.
which is cool.
I don't care.
Because that got rumored forever, and it's finally confirmed. But it has one really stupid thing about it that
It's made out of arsenic.
no, that yeah, probably no. Apparently, buying this amiibo unlocks co-op for the game.
That's pretty cool.
That's to lock
But
a
they
whole
said,
game mode off
but they
an
did
amiibo?
say it would be available for use in other Yacht Club games.
What
So
are the Yacht Club
I
games?
don't know. Whatever
But
games
is
they're
it-
going to
but
Who
release.
cares? They're a fly-by-night company. They're packing up in a van and driving away right now.
To put two-player locked behind this plastic toy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sucks because you
Yeah,
know what's
it's
going to
kinda
get
cool.
scalped immediately? Shovel Knight. So I'm
Eh.
gonna have to, let's say I'm somebody who actually buys amiibos, I'm gonna have to pay $30 to play two-player on my
They'll have
$15 game.
They've mostly figured out their production
No,
numbers on
you
this.
know Shovel Knight's gonna get scalped so hard.
But they're re-releasing every single amiibo.
Yeah, and
like,
it
they
took-
finally
how
figured it out.
how long do you think they're gonna be like? Oh, people bought them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think the trend's dying down too because they had the 3-pack at GameStop with all the best characters, and then like those, like nobody was waiting in line for
There
those.
were, what are you talking about? There's a lot of people.
I
waiting in
sent my minion out at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I said, if for some reason they have pre-order, just get it for me. He's like, yeah, they had like 50.
line. Yeah,
left.
they stocked them really high,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah.
But there were still people waiting and waiting.
Yeah,
like,
so I didn't have to wait.
yeah, 'cause you sent somebody to go do it.
You have a minion.
It's a long story. He's yellow. He looks like a
I
little
know.
Twinkie. He's got like goggles on. It's cool.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking
They
about.
gave me a
I
toy
think.
and it turned into a real one. I don't know. He eats Twinkies, surprisingly
So,
enough. So Nintendo's dark digital future, man. It's gonna be like Shadowrun.
Cool.
It's gonna rule. Russ is on board. Russ,
On board.
you're the Nintendo guy. If it was all digital, would you buy it?
I would still get it.
Yeah. And that's what I think
This way I don't have
Nintendo's
to make
banking
new
on.
new bookcases to hold these damn games.
They know that people like their physical games, but guess what? They're like, we're Nintendo. Nintendo fans can buy whatever garbage we put out. And then Miyamoto poops into a cup and then sells it to a guy. And somebody's like, oh, it smells better too. This is real fun to play with. He
Well, this-
rubs it on his face.
I put this on my Wii U gamepad.
Yeah,
I mean, like-
it unlocks Miyamoto as his me. He's like, ah. He poops amiibos, is what I'm saying. Their original name was Amiibo.
it's just getting
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Amiiboos.
I don't know.
By
I'm
the
just-
now.
all I'm saying is I think it's a
Mia-
kind of a crappy
Mia-
thing to lock
Miyapudo.
behind a plastic toy.
And it's just
Right.
an amiibo
Yeah.
poo.
And even if you had to buy $5 for co-op, I'd be cool with that. But I'm not gonna buy a plastic toy to play with my friends.
Were you going to buy it anyways if it didn't have it?
Actually, yeah.
So there you go.
No, I meant like the co-op. I mean, the co-op.
the-
if-
you didn't
if
want the
co-op mode-
amiibo?
If co-op mode was like a DLC thing, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm not gonna go buy the amiibo for that.
You don't like
Well,
the
they
amiibo?
maybe they'll have
I
it.
don't
Maybe they'll
like
have the
it.
option.
If it has the option, I'm totally in. And I told Mike, I'm leaving up. I'm getting less like strict in my DLC like
Yeah.
thoughts. I was totally cool to buy the Shovel Knight expansion. I'm in for that.
Mhm.
You can play as Plague Knight. That's cool.
Yeah, you
Like,
play,
nice.
as, you play as Shovel Knight in that one.
Yeah, cool.
Can you play as Shield Knight?
Yeah. No, just
Sucks.
So maybe play Shield Knight with the co-op.
Yeah, I bet you do play as Shield Knight.
And then they're going to release a Shield Knight amiibo.
Oh, and that's gonna unlock local multiplayer.
I'm so done with amiibos.
I was never into them. I got one and I'm happy.
They so missed the.
I've
They need
literally
to make them do
in
something.
the time I've this whole amiibo thing started. I've had 6 given to me, and I've kept 1 because I don't want them. Like they're stupid.
You mean you threw out the personal amiibo of you I made?
Yeah, I did. 'Cause I don't want it.
But I put a Goldberg wrestling figure
No,
on
you
it.
didn't. You wrote Nintendo fanboy on a shirt and
Yeah.
smeared your own poop on it.
Excuse me, I wrote For Life on it too.
I didn't want it.
Well,
So I'm
you
gonna
broke
get one
my
of a
heart.
horse that just says Sony Pony on Mike.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
Sony Phony.
Sony Pony.
Pony does not make sense.
Sony Pony.
How am I a horse?
Sony Phony doesn't make sense.
Yes,
That's
it
like,
does, because
I
you're
love
like,
Sony.
you're
Just
like
kidding,
a
I
phony
hate
who
it.
loves Sony.
That makes that no. That's
You're
not
about
what
a
it
jabroni.
is. So then
You
you're not
say
a
you like
fanboy at all.
you say you love video games, but you only like Sony games.
That's
That's
not
Sony
what that
Pony.
means.
Sony.
So wait
What
a
is it-
minute.
What is a Sony pony?
Sony Pony's a term for a
So,
Sony
Kevin,
fanboy.
Kevin.
Who will always stick by their side no matter what they do. Mike,
How does that have anything to do with pony?
It just rhymes.
What's a
It's
Sony
wordplay.
jabroni?
It's wordplay. You
Do you
That
know-
would have been great.
You know what else rhymes with Sony?
What?
Phony.
And it
That
makes
also rhymes
sense
with it.
because it's an insult. A pony could just be a regular horse. So Kevin,
How about Sony?
you were telling
Crony?
me, as somebody who says he can fight Brock Lesnar and win,
I never
you are
said-
saying that
pretty
Sony
bad.
Pony makes more sense than Sony Phony.
I'm not even.
Well,
That's
that'd
what
be
you're
like
saying.
a negative term, saying
Yeah,
Sony, phony.
like you're a phony and you love Sony.
Just,
Sony
I'm
crony.
literally over this.
Sony Crony, Sony Jabroni.
Crony.
I like the
Sony
jabroni
Tony.
better.
What the hell's a crony?
A
A
A
crony.
henchman.
Yeah, a henchman.
That's kinda cool.
That's a wonderful insult.
It actually sounds like somebody I would fight in like
Sony
Teenage
crony.
That'd
Mutant
be my
Ninja
new,
Turtles
new
or something.
it's gonna be
It's a
my,
Sony crony.
my new user tag name on PlayStation.
Sony crony.
Sony Crony.
Not bad.
Russ Lyman after the S.
Russell's.
We'll see if it's available. Better not take it.
We know everybody who watches. All three of you.
I do like Sony Jabroni as well.
Have we gotten more viewers since?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I started watching.
Well, when I don't
Oh, okay,
upload
so
the
we've got, like,
podcast
4,
on
right?
time, people.
You're like,
Email
what the hell,
me.
man?
Wanna know.
This is a ripoff. This free entertainment sucks. You owe me big time.
Big job.
Get me a
Jorge gets
Shovel
mad
Knight
at you.
amiibo.
He
Jorge
does.
gets very upset with
Jorge's
it.
a cool guy. I
He
like
takes
him.
a lot of long
Yeah.
drives, so it helps pass the time.
Well, you know.
Oh
cool
god,
guy.
he's listening to us in his car.
That sucks. Oh,
Jorge, look out! That car's coming into your lane.
And that deer.
The deer's in the back seat for some reason.
Do the jingle.
jingle.
State Farm.
Dun, 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 dun,
Look at your
dun.
neighbor's neighbor. Oh, I'm safe. Russ is here.
Yeah.
I feel his warm embrace.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the paramedics, Jorge.
Nintendo's going all digital. They're going to stop being a company. They're going to only make mobile games.
Speaking of which, actually, I was listening to a different podcast because there's more than one. as Adam
Fig
said.
starting.
The first thing they said when they were talking about this all digital, and next thing they're like, "Oh, when's the Super Nintendo 2 just gonna happen?" I was just like, "I know, right?" Like, actually,
Yeah.
do you remember the Second Opinion games?
Yeah,
guys?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it was what I was listening to their thing. One of their guys said, I was just like, "They're listening to us. I feel special," and they're probably not, but that's fine because everyone knows Super Nintendo's the best system.
I
ever
got
made.
I got a topic leeway here.
All
Do a
right.
little leeway.
What do you
Yeah,
got?
we could do a whole new topic. I'm over this.
Hold on.
Yes.
Did you guys hear about that new retro console coming out
Yeah,
that they're
nope.
using the old Jaguar
Never
shells?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
not
gonna be a cartridge-based game.
that's
Yeah.
System that's new.
that's not gonna
They're
work.
getting out ahead of Nintendo.
Shantae's gonna be on it.
Yeah, it's
That's
not.
true.
If you
Wait
like
for it.
pirates.
Got
Look,
back
it's
in.
not gonna work. I don't know what to tell
It's
you.
going to be expensive.
It's gonna be expensive because
Is it gonna be expensive?
Here's the
Well,
big
it'll
thing that,
become expensive.
here's the big
'cause-
thing that sucks with cartridges. And as much as I love them, let's say you have a whole set of cartridges you're ready to put games on, right?
Yes.
And like a chipset's bad in that whole batch. All the cartridges are bad. You got to start over.
Yeah.
For Blu-rays and DVDs, you stamp one, moving on. Stamp one, moving on. If you mess one up, you throw that game out. Like if you get a whole batch of cartridges, you're screwed.
What if something's wrong in the stamping process?
For Blu-rays?
They don't-
Yeah, but
they
you
don't
could,
individually
the
stamp
cartridges
one.
get made in a bulk. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All the boards get made in a bulk.
Yeah. So do
Blu-rays you stamp
CDs.
out one at a time, and it does it so fast.
Yeah.
It's going to take manpower also to
You
put these boards
mispress-
together. And
a machine
program
could
them.
be miscalibrated.
Yeah, but things are wrong. Blu-rays are infinitely cheaper, and they have like
Right.
tons of more space. Like,
Well, we'll see.
it's going to be expensive.
I mean, obviously, there are down bad things to the system.
Yeah.
Well, and labels. Those are
yeah,
hard to
that's
put on
true.
the Jaguar.
It's got the little pizza crust thing on the
Yeah.
top, so they're end labels.
Cartridges are novel, but they went away for a reason.
Now I'm hoping that they upgraded the controller.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
want to
God,
play
no,
with
no,
the
no, no, no.
The
Jaguar
big,
controller.
No.
beefy
Unless-
Jaguar controller.
What if they use the Sega Saturn 3D controllers?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Or what if they make the number pad in the middle actually be a cell phone, so you can call your friends while you're playing your cool games on the cartridge? That'd be pretty cool.
It
true.
would be.
I'm cool. It seems more and more like this is going to be an actual thing. Like they're going to.
No, it
actually
is.
Make
It got
bring
kickstarted, didn't it?
I don't know if they went to Kickstarter or their company was just doing it. We're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a company was just doing it. They're like, "Oh, we're making it, jerks.
Yeah.
Because they said they saved like 50.
We're not gonna put it on Kickstarter because then somebody could stop us.
Yeah.
Someone said they saved $50,000 to $100,000 by just using the shells. Because to get
Yeah.
a shell made and mold and all this, it's like a lot to upstart. And they're like, yeah, we could just use the old Jaguar shells.
Yeah.
That's free.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay
Yeah,
for
I'm
it.
sure
to get the
there's
shell.
more than enough
I
room
guess,
in
but
those.
then the other thing I'm worried about is like, just making cartridges games are going to take so much longer too.
Yeah.
It's gonna like when is
They're
it?
not? What are you talking about?
It
You can
takes
make a Nintendo game in a day.
I'm saying, but you have to
One.
I'm saying, yeah, one game. But like you could, like I said, you can stamp out Blu-rays and DVDs
Yeah.
in no time. But you have to sit there and assemble every cartridge and put it all together.
So it
That's-
might
that's
be,
manpower.
maybe they'll release them at, 500 batches, and then you have to wait a couple months to get the next
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
it's not
then
like
the
they
games
need
are
to
gonna
make
be-
6 billion of them.
No, but then the game's gonna be rare and expensive, and you're gonna wait for them to come out. Like you can't push them out like you can on.
Why are
Right.
you fighting this? You love physical stuff.
I do. I'm saying DVDs are physical.
yeah, I know, but I'm
I'm
saying,
just saying
like, this is
cartridges.
the ultimate thing.
Cartridges died for a reason. As much as I love them, I want this to happen. If this works out, I'm totally okay with that. I'm just saying.
You know why they died?
Practicality.
Because Russ got them all and went. blew in them all.
Now, is it going to have Jaguar backwards compatibility?
Oh, I would hope so. Actually, if they throw that in, I'm on board.
Just for like,
Actually,
Just for
somebody
fun.
did
Fun.
make a new Jaguar CD game.
Yeah.
What a random market to go after.
Yeah.
okay.
Like, yeah, it's called like Alice's Mom or something. Like, I don't even know.
Wait a minute.
It's also a
I
PC
contest
game.
your idea that like cartridges are somehow like really hard to make a lot of them quickly.
Yeah.
There are so many bootleg cartridges getting pumped out of China every day.
Yeah, but they.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
they
quick
take-
to do.
they
They
take
literally
time to
they
make.
write it on the ROM, stick
You're
it
gonna tell
on.
me that it takes
Some little
it's-
5-year-old with
it's-
cool glasses.
You're gonna tell
welds
me
it on there.
it's more efficient for somebody to sit there and program a PCB and
You don't have to
assemble-
program every single
Cool
one.
glasses
You
and
just
just
plug it in,
Alright,
you're done.
Either way, you're gonna
Because
tell me
candy.
it's faster or just the same amount of speed to stamp out 1,000
I'm not
Blu-rays
saying
to
that at all.
1,000
I'm just saying
cartridges.
like there's not supply's not going to be the problem with this because you can get
just
get 100
Here's the
bootlegs
question:
from China.
Are
in
they
like a
making?
week.
Are they
What
making
does
it?
it matter? You guys gonna shoot me down anyway.
Are they
Move
making?
on.
I'm
Are
just-
they
we're
making
having
this
a
system here
conversation.
in the United States?
Oh, that
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
They're going to get it made.
Actually,
Okay.
you know what? Wait,
Then
wait,
it can
wait,
be-
wait, hold on. Take it. I don't actually know where they're making it.
They're going to make
Okay.
it in China.
If they make it
They're
in
not gonna
China,
make it
there's
anywhere else.
there's no worry about how fast you're gonna pump it out because
Yeah, these are.
all of China is the industrial power
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah, they're not artisanal.
so
like
they'll
cartridges.
shoot out like a billion of them a friggin' week.
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, "Hello, China, make a bunch of stuff for us." And China's gonna
and
say,
China's just
"Sure."
like overdrive, and they all just friggin' go do it.
"Yeah."
This is a
And
small company making it. It's not Apple
A
saying,
panda
like,
bear
like-
takes a whip and
Yeah.
starts whipping kids.
All of China is just.
Well, even if
constantly
they start
making
out with a
stuff.
small batch of games just to test the waters,
Look,
and
it's,
see.
it's a great idea in theory, but I don't. It's never gonna. I'm not saying it's not gonna be cool. I would get one. But I'm just saying it's not
I'll
gonna be
probably
like
get
a
one.
super mainstream success. That's all.
it
That's all
probably
I'm
won't get me. It's not gonna replace like the.
No,
the
I'm not. I
Xbox and
know it wouldn't,
PlayStation,
but it'd be. I just hope
it's
I just
cool,
hope
like,
it's not
boutique
Ouya
item.
with cartridges. Is my fear. Let's put it that way.
Nothing,
Okay.
nothing can beat Ouya with cartridges.
I think they
'cause
said. Wait. I think
that
they said Shovel Knight was
sucks.
coming to this thing too.
It probably will. So I
Maybe.
guess you gotta buy it.
I mean,
I will.
shot days similar. in
Yeah,
gameplay.
way
Yeah, but
forward.
Shantae's on everything. That's my issue.
Yeah, but it's way forward. You know, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's so right now it's got more third-party support than Nintendo does. This guy knows.
So maybe that'll be my next
I don't know.
console.
I don't know.
Yeah, the what is it called? The game.
Literally
Bar?
called the Retro VGS, Retro Video Game System.
Work on the name.
Yeah.
Call it the Nintendo, Jaguar,
That's-
Sega, Sony.
That's literally no. You can't even like that name. Is literally almost as bad as the Wii U.
Yeah.
Like
No,
we'll call
'cause
it
at
the
least it
Retro
says-
Video Game
At
System.
least it says what it does.
Hey, do you have that retro video game system? Yeah, which one? Yeah, the retro video game
Do you
system.
guys have the new 3DS? Yeah, the new old 3DS, or you want to use new 3DS?
I would have called it the Pantheon Mark 7.
That's a thing already. So.
I don't care. I'm bigger and stronger than the guy who came up with that. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll beat him
All
up.
right, cool.
Call it the Vortex.
Yeah. The Nerf Vortex.
Want to go with another animal?
Yeah.
No.
The
You know what? Wait,
The
call it like a
internet-
really insignificant, like the.
silverfish.
I was gonna say the.
The Siloloris.
the chinchilla. The retro chinchilla.
the blue-footed booby.
The dodo bird.
He loves it. He's in.
He's on board.
No.
He's gonna buy himself
Wait,
a booby.
What's it called? A blue-footed? No, Russ is called blue footed moo-moos. Only at your local
There's
Walmart.
a
At Retro Games
Titmouse,
Plus.
too.
Comes with 2 controllers.
What was
Just
that?
comes into
Roy?
the house,
What's that?
"Hey,
What's
I
that
got the
bird that?
booby."
Wait, what's that bird that mimics everything?
The lyre bird.
The retro lyre bird.
Yeah.
It just it imitates other systems. That'd be a
Yeah.
Retron 5. Never
That's
mind.
actually.
Yeah.
It's a good concept. I don't know about the
So-
name, but it's.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they get a better name, honestly. You know what? Can we get a different shell than the Jaguar? Like,
No, I love it.
I hate that.
It looks
shell.
like part
Will
of
they
like,
add? Wait, are they going to add dust covers and like things to the back where it's not exposed and gross?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
They better, because honestly, those are gross. And if it that only hooks up with RF out of the box, no.
I would imagine they were going to
I'm sure they had
incorporate
that, yeah.
at least the AV.
I bet you it's HDMI. Yeah. 'Cause that'd probably be the easiest
Oh,
thing
you
to just
can
solder.
certainly they are leasing the shells. You can put whatever you
Yeah.
want in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
Sounds
No, they're
good.
forced to use RF.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh,
like-
damn, it's
I
only
don't
got
know
the
if
little hole in the back.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess you
what
can't
I'm
do
saying.
anything.
I guess we just quit here. Like,
Yeah.
It can
Everyone
play,
you
it can
get-
play like everything, right?
Sure, why not?
No, it can only play the cartridges made for it.
Yeah. Like a video game system.
Why don't we? But it's like the last system that has cartridges.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's a new last system.
I don't know if you heard of
It's
it.
like the
I don't know if you heard of
biggest
this
one
thing
of them all.
called like the Vita or the 3DS. Though they use cartridges.
We should call
Those
it.
are flash
we should
cards.
call it.
So this is
Cartridges.
basically the Super Nintendo 2.
No.
We should just call it the Master System.
Yeah, wait a minute. How is it so easy to write 3DS cards, but
Those
it's
are-
hard to use cards? So a smaller thing's easier to make than a bigger thing.
Yeah, they are.
Science.
Yeah, it's
Don't
just,
start
that's just
that.
science.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird that you're like, it's impossible to make
I'm
a
not
bunch
saying
of
it's
cartridges.
impossible.
We have 9,000 copies of Pokemon in here right now.
Dude, I'm not saying it's impossible.
Nintendo
I'm saying
disagrees with you,
it's
Kevin.
gonna be
Your life's a lie
I
now.
know. You got one game to play the rest of your life.
The whole life. Okay.
Your whole life. That's it. This was, I think, either our friend Jorge or Corey recommended this. So I
Okay.
can't remember. One of you guys. Hi. So Russ, one game.
Wait,
your
what
whole
are the
life.
rules?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
What do you mean? What,
I can
what
almost
rules?
cheat.
Let me. Let's get these questions out of the way. We'll differentiate.
Well, like, what are the rules? Does it update?
nope.
Do
one game.
patches fix?
One game. Your whole life, as in the day we are today.
You have
Collection
to play
games?
or you're allowed to play?
No,
Give me
this
like
is the
Mega
la-
Man
this is the
X
only
collection or something like that, like a collection of games.
I'm gonna say no.
Does the
because
game have
it's
to
cheating.
exist?
Okay.
Yeah. It has to be a game that exists today.
I'm ready.
In today's state. So if it has patches as of today, that's what
I'm
we're
gonna
going
get one of those multi-carts that has every Nintendo game.
No. That's what I said. We're not doing no.
Well, I was gonna say almost
it
like
exists.
Mario All Stars,
No
or something like
collections,
that.
no multi-carts,
Okay.
no compilations, no whatever else word you want to use.
So let's say we get a game. Would we get the expansions for it as they come out? Like, let's say
I'll
it's got,
allow
like,
you
DLC.
any game of the year and expansions.
I already
okay?
got it.
So if it has
Got
like
it.
DLC expansions,
got it.
I'll let that happen. All right, so I guess we'll start with Mike since he has an answer.
World of Warcraft. It's a big ass game. There's a bunch
That's
of stuff
true.
to do
Okay.
in it. It's gonna get expansions up the
All
butt.
right.
That
All right.
sounds bad. I
All
didn't
right, so let's. All right, I see what you're saying now.
Just
I see-
bleep out everything. you
MMOs
just
are
said.
MMOs are an
Mike
easy
doesn't get an
answer.
opinion.
So let me go one more. We'll do one online and one offline.
All right, one offline game.
Yeah.
One online and one offline.
Not gonna think of an online game?
Any MMO is an easy answer.
Now,
Okay.
are you forced to play it like every day, or can
No,
you just
this is
play it?
the only game you're playing
I'll
for the rest
just
of your
pick
life.
Minecraft then.
Okay.
And I'll just play it offline because at least you can build stuff.
Alright.
You can, it's imaginative. You can kind of make your own games inside of it.
So you're
but-
gonna well, you do have the respawning worlds actually. That's pretty good.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
always a different world. You know, you can play it
Okay.
different ways. You can make.
I didn't even
ping
think
pong
about
and stuff like
Minecraft because I have.
Okay.
All right,
that.
it's good. Rick.
So you want me to pick a offline game and one
Yeah,
online game?
do one online, one offline. Let's say the online community forever will be there.
Really?
Hypothetically.
Okay.
One online, one offline.
My
Yeah. Medal
offline
of Honor
game.
Heroes for the Wii.
I love that game. I'm sorry. That game was actually really fun.
I was #1 in the world for a day.
I was 60 in Call of Duty World at War on the Wii, so sorry.
My offline game is going to be. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do. Both of them is the same game.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 5, because it just has a
good.
bunch of different
Alright,
things
you
inside
can
of it.
pretend to
I
live
could
in
play
it.
golf if I want to play golf. I could
That's
play
true.
tennis if I want to play tennis. I could just run around the city doing whatever. I could do races.
Okay.
It is a collection of games in one game. So, and the online is that times a million. So,
This is true.
I'd play that for the rest of my life. I'm good with that.
If I see, I have
Poops.
two offline ones.
Poops.
Oops. No, I have two offline ones, and I don't know which
Poops
one.
or
I'd,
poops.
2 offline ones? Okay.
well, I don't know which one I'd pick, so I'm debating
Well,
between
pick
the two.
one.
I don't want to pick UFC 3 because that's kind of boring
Because
to me.
nobody would ever pick that.
Well, I would because the thing is, I love fighting games.
You love.
And
graphics.
you-
Forever.
I do. I love fighting games.
Forever.
Yes, forever. But the reason is because normal 2D fighting games, you know, once you get good with characters.
But why not Third Strike if you're gonna pick? A
Well,
fighting
hold
game?
on. Let me
All
get
right.
there. Because the thing with the UFC is there are flash knockouts like in real life. You get a lucky hit on a guy, they can knock out. So every fight's like dramatically different if you know the sport. And if you get a good grappler, you know he's easy to choke somebody out as opposed to somebody else you play with. And there's so many fighters, and making a fighter, there's a lot of diversity. My original choice is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because there's so many combinations of people.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a fighting game, which yeah, I think I'll probably go with UFC 3, and that's literally only applies.
Are
to
you
me.
allowed to play the game with other people?
You can play it online. I don't because people online.
I mean,
spam.
in the hypothetical situation, are you allowed to play this
yeah,
game with other
sure.
people?
Why not?
Okay.
Why does that change your day?
No, Minecraft's still great. You have your
Does that
friends.
change yours?
No.
Okay.
Everybody-
No, get off my back.
Everybody wants to play.
If I had to
Grand
go
Theft
with an
Auto.
online game that will hypothetically forever have its
Zombies.
community, no. I'm probably gonna say Splatoon because I love that game. Game is great.
Do you think you're rushing the gun or jumping the gun?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think because it's still new and flashy, do you think you're ever going to get tired of that game, or do you think it's got longevity?
I'm gonna say
Because from what I've heard,
realistically,
people
it's
are
not-
burning out, and then new patches come out. And they're like, "This is pretty great," and then
Yeah.
like a week later, like,
I'm
"This
not.
sucks
I'm-
again."
Well, here's the thing that because what turns me off with most shooters, it's just normally the same thing.
Yeah.
It's normally just like kill the most guys, like capture the flag, whatever.
This
But-
one's like, I put my paint on the most guys.
well, it's,
I got
it's
real wet and dirty.
well, it's a different take on shooters, and I do like third persons more than first person shooters. I will say.
All right.
It's just a unique take, and I kind of like it. It's more of a relaxed atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Although I wish there was voice chat, at the same time it's a double-edged sword where I can't stand small children that learned every swear word today in school. So I also don't.
He
hate
likes
them.
his boys clean. No swearing. Hey, don't use my Lord's name in vain.
I didn't even say Brick's name.
That's true.
That's fine.
What?
Whatever. Yeah, I know what I said.
All right.
So
Fair
Splatoon and UFC 3 are my choices.
Pretty cool.
I don't know
Great.
any online games that I play.
Uncharted.
Is that online?
Wait, did you only play one?
I only played one
Oh,
so
no,
far.
no,
say that
no.
that's the multiple. You
Dude,
don't
Uncharted 2 is
online.
multiplayer and is like timeless.
Let me think, Russ. Deadly Premonition is one of his.
Is it online?
No, it's not.
No, but it could be.
No, it can't.
That'd be cool.
There would
if
be
you could
no
play it.
online
If you
component
could play
to
that
it.
game co-op, it'd be game of the century.
No, it would not.
Yes.
City Connection. City Connection co-op.
You could make City Connection in Minecraft.
No, I get bored of City Connection after 20 minutes. Sorry, like I can't. It's a short burst kind of game.
Can you play Dragon's Crown
Yeah.
online?
Yeah. Play it with your bros.
I gotta find people.
I know. I've been trying to find a cheap
no,
physical
now
copy.
that now that we appropriately put it where it needs to be in the scale of things, I'm going to pick up a copy.
Yeah, I'm looking for a cheap copy, so I'll join you.
I
have it
know.
on
I know an
Vita.
online game me and Mike will be playing very shortly.
That's true.
That's right.
Booby Town.
Movie Town. Double D edition.
Yeah.
Oh, Senran Kagura.
Yeah, it's coming
I
out.
thought that was a real name. I was like, "What the hell is
coming
Booby
out soon.
Town?" Like, that's what?
That's coming out,
What 2-year-old
this
named
week?
that game?
I think.
I think it's
Russ
the
named it.
15th.
The
I think
15th?
it's releasing on the 15th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the
Of
first.
September.
Yeah.
Is there a physical copy somewhere down at Best Buy?
Oh, why?
There will. I'm sure there will be,
Pre-ordered
but
on
it's
Amazon.
gonna be it's gonna be in a brown paper bag that you have to ask for.
Wait, can I change my offline game real
No.
quick?
All right. So
What
my,
game?
It was going to be San Andreas. Speaking of
fair
GTA.
enough.
I love San Andreas. It's still my favorite.
You know, I will allow this change because
I
your
think-
pick before was a little rushed.
Yeah, fine. CJ is still
You
my
didn't think
favorite
that one
Grand Theft
through.
Auto character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's-
I'm going with
that's
San
a pretty
Andreas
good
now.
pick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Russ, your online game is the booby game.
all right, online game, booby game. Offline.
Senran Kagura
Wait, San Andreas online?
Yeah, it's online co-op,
for 3DS.
or maybe it's local co-op. I don't know, but it's a multiplayer.
We'll call
All right, fair enough.
It's a multi-booby game.
it. 2 boobs at one time.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot more than that. Go ahead. And your single player game?
Single
Oh,
player.
It's on sale in 3DS.
Well, your single-player game's any game because you're gonna be single after you play Senran Kagura because your wife's gonna die.
Oh!
Boom! Drop the mic.
I already did that too.
All right, I will be playing forever. Chrono Trigger.
Pretty good
Here's a-
choice.
You only
Because
all right,
there's a
so
lot of different
You do
endings.
have 12 endings,
Sure.
but eventually you're going to get them all.
Eventually. And
Well,
then
you
I can
just
speed
stop.
run them.
That's true.
You're simply playing the same game
Russ
over
is
again.
good- see, Russ
Today
has a
I
good
feel like
plan.
getting number 12 ending. Like,
See, Russ has a good plan though, because he plans on being like the best player of his game. Like he's gonna get so good at it, he can speed run it in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like he's gonna be world famous for being like the fastest
And
Chrono Trigger.
there's so many different characters in it, so I can switch up my parties. and
Yeah.
I'm
try to play
surprised
it
he
that
didn't
way.
say, Super Mario
Mario
Bros.
3.
I'm surprised you
I
didn't.
mean,
Mario
eventually I
3.
would get bored with that. I figured in RPG there's a
What
lot
about
more
Mario
to do.
3
and-
though?
Yeah, Mario 3 is one
Yeah.
of my favorites, but
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe Mario Maker when it comes out.
Actually,
You know
that's a really
what?
good pick.
That would be a good pick because that's infinite.
But
Yeah.
wait, we can't pick games that aren't out yet.
No,
right?
I am
Right.
saying. As
Also,
said,
that's a compilation because that's Mario 1.
It's not a
World and
compilation.
3.
It has those
It's got
are
3 games.
Those are palette swaps. They're not. They're not different games. They are.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What?
Saying.
But you can make all those levels
Yes.
that are in those
So you
games
can
if you have the
recreate
time.
the 3 games.
Yeah, if you want to, but I can play with the new Super Mario Bros. Skin if I want,
There
Yeah.
you go.
So that's
which
like,
has
it's
just whole
great 'cause
different
it's
like
compilation.
physics and stuff.
Sounds good.
Actually,
Should be good.
I don't know if you can. Like,
You know what?
Can you wall grab in Mario 3 graphics or no?
No.
No.
That only happens in the new Super Mario Bros.
Ah.
Also, one reason why I'm really mad at that game: no Super Mario 2 tiles. The hell,
I
Nintendo.
understand that.
I don't.
No, because
It's one of the better ones.
I get it's only a skin, but like that has a whole different gameplay to it, so it probably
I
doesn't
know, it's
fit.
awesome.
Like you don't jump on guys; you have to pick them up and throw them. That'd be a whole
You
different
can
gameplay.
jump on them. You just don't kill them. It's a peaceful game.
It's
You
not-
you have a choice.
You literally kill the final boss by throwing vegetables down his throat till he chokes to death.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do.
You can just get there, party with them, and just
No.
be like, "Woo, we're throwing vegetables!"
Throw it at the wall.
No, that's literally not how you
That's
do
all
it.
I did till he woke up.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, why you gotta beat it?
Also, that game was only a dream. Doesn't even exist.
Who cares? It's great.
Doesn't exist.
So that should be dream mode in Mario Maker.
Yeah, fine, but it's not
If,
the
you're,
real
if
game.
that's one of the rules, then you've eliminated a lot of games.
I hope they release that
There's
as
a lot of games that
DLC
are
for Mario
just
Maker.
dreams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't pick any of them.
San Andreas was just a
It
dream.
never happened. It didn't.
San Andreas never
M.
happened.
Night Shyamalan.
Yes, it did.
It's a dream.
No, it's not.
You
That's a movie.
monster.
I've beaten
Nobody.
Yeah, I know.
I've
And his
beaten
twist
San
throw is
Andreas.
There
like,
are no
He's not
jetpacks
even
in real life
Yes, there are.
that burn fuel.
Yeah.
I want to see a jetpack that
You ever
burns
been?
fuel.
You ever been to the small country of Urkel?
Yes, I have been to that weird alien planet you just said.
It's a real
You
thing.
see the jetpack with the water?
Yeah, I've seen
Close
those.
enough.
yeah, those are pretty
That's
sweet.
not close. That's not burning
that
fuel.
looks-
What are we
Water's
talking about
fuel.
burning fuel for?
You're burning
You missed
butts.
it.
There's no jetpacks in real life.
Sure. there is.
Burn butts.
What's our
You
time?
burn your butt.
Butt burners.
We're pretty good.
We are pretty good.
We're
aren't
pretty
we?
good, guys. Hey,
Yeah.
we want to thank you for tuning in this week to
Yeah.
Retro Games Plus podcast.
Yeah, you're all right.
I don't want to thank him.
I want to thank.
Hey, good job, guys.
I want to thank. Do we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
censor
Our,
out?
our
they're
sponsor,
great.
Chips Ahoy.
Chips
Chips
Ahoy, now
Ahoy.
with Reese's peanut butter
Reese's
cups.
peanut butter cups.
Why'd you eat
I
a part
hate,
of
I
one?
hate chocolate.
You like peanut butter?
No, I,
You love peanut butter.
Um,
You know how
You know
I get
what?
them?
In
You know how I get them to
celebration-
talk to customers?
in
I rub
celebration.
peanut butter on your mouth. It's like Mr. Ed.
I'm going to get these when I get home and
Yeah.
get some jelly.
Oh
And
my
spread
god.
it between two of the cookies.
Oh my god. That's
Mm.
incredible.
I'm out.
Russell's always got the best ideas.
Well, good night.
Go
Good
to
night.
chair.